Damion Lowe watch Sports DTM, so why are you not watching Sports DTM? Damion Lowe subscribe to Sports DTM. Why haven't you subscribed to Sports DTM?
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, the channel of undiluted sports content. If you're new to this channel, just click that subscription button and welcome to the Sports DTM family. Your favorite analysts are here to provide their feedback, and guess what? An exclusive interview that if you have not yet watched, is on our channel. The monarch himself, Damion Lowe, and the analysts are here to give their feedback on some of the things that he spoke about, and we just want to highlight those. So, analyst, listening to Mr. Lowe spoke, he mentioned that there is always dialogue between him and the coach. And we're extremely happy to hear that, especially in an environment when we're saying that the coach needs to talk and the coach needs to talk up, but clearly he's talking in the background, and we are hearing that from the players that the coach are talking to. So, Adrian, what's your reaction to hearing that?
Yes, Kurt. It's really reassuring to know that Tappa had not been silent all along, but he has been quietly going about doing his business. It's good to know that he has been having a very good relationship with the players. Damion Lowe said it. They talk almost every day, and that's good because you want that type of chemistry between player and coach. They can talk strategy, they can talk, how things are going, and can make their suggestions as to how they go forward.
Well, Ricky, in hearing the discussion with Damion and the fact that he spoke about Tappa in that light, it sounds like the players have a lot of confidence in their coach.
Yeah, Kurt. And as you can recall in the interview, Damion also mentioned that the players want to play for Tappa. And it's not very often you find that. Even in the international club stage, you find where players don't want to play for a coach. And that is when the coach gets, thrown out. And can look at Chelsea, Man U, big clubs, right? So it's very reassuring that Tappa has built a rapport with the players, and they want to play for him. And I believe that this will help to propel the team forward because they know that Tappa has the quality to guide them. So yeah, man.
Yeah, and to add to that as well, Kurt, supporting Ricky's point, is the fact that Damion Lowe says that Tappa doesn't have to be a tactician. I mean, the players listen to him, yes. He listens to the players, and he's able to galvanize them. We saw it in the Worldcup and all that when he just came. We saw it in terms of their overall pressing game, and you can see the type of energy and the type of love and respect that they have for him, knowing that he has gone to the highest level of the game in terms of the World Cup, and they are trying to emulate him in that regard. So therefore, the camaraderie and the love towards between the player and the coach is there, and mutual respect, and that's a good thing.
And he understands what is at stake as well.
Most definitely, he understands what's at stake. The nation has not qualified for the FIFA World Cup for the last 5 campaigns, and Tappa is saying, "Look, guys, this is bigger than just you. The country is depending on you. Jamaica needs you. You have to pull out the stuff to get things going and to get us qualifying for the World Cup in Qatar."
And Ray, in just following on Tappa listening to the players and the players listening to Tappa, he was very instrumental in getting them agreed with the terms of this contract.
Yeah, he was, and that's good. At one point we were saying, he was silent, but once again he's doing his work in the background. So he's not a man of many words, and he's somebody who would like to, probably draft an email or stuff like that. But, to contact players them and have them sign up and stuff like that, that was excellent work by him. And one that, sometimes people don't recognize when, you work in the shadows like something like that Whitmore had been doing. And that's excellent for him. So that's good work. And I appreciate that he would take it upon himself. So given the experience, even for what happened against USA, it makes sense that he had to do some work.
Right.
If the basket will carry water and you can actually patch the basket as best as possible, you do it. And the best way to do it is not to upset your employers, but do it in the shadows. Do your little, pull little strings that you can in the shadows, and it helped. And it definitely will push towards good chemistry amongst yourself and the team. So that's good work by him.
And you hear where they're saying that blood, sweat, and tears for the coach and for the team.
Yeah, that's good to say that. That shows how the type of campaign we can expect from the team at large. That they're putting it all out on the field, laying it all out on the field to give Jamaica the glory as best as possible, and that's good. So no team who should be above us once we operate in this manner. And that should spread to even the newcomers, the foreign-based players. They come and get into this fever pitch kind of approach to the game and chemistry. So that's a good look.
Damian also gave us some insights into the energy in the camp. He said that they're optimistic, but the players can't wait to get back out there, can't wait to play, and they're confident that they can do well. Adrian, this is also good to hear.
Yes, Kurt, this is good to hear. The past 3 months have been a brutal time for Jamaica's football. Ever since that leaked audio that went out between Damion Lowe and the JFF, there have been public spats back and forth. The football has been hurting, and the players in some instances were cast out, and that obviously reached a crescendo in the USA match, in which some of the top players were left out. And so the players, having now put the negotiations behind them and getting ready to sign pen to paper, are eagerly anticipating to get back to the business of football and to making Jamaica proud, trying to get themselves in a position where they can climb higher in the rankings, get themselves in a position where they can actually win the Gold Cup, and the ultimate aim is to qualify for the World Cup in Qatar in 2022.
Yes, and fans out there, if you're new to this channel, just click that subscription button and welcome to the Sports DTM family. Ray, this is good to hear players talking about the fire and the drive. This all goes well for any campaign that you're on.
Yeah, absolutely. That's, in some games, that's all you need for pull you to cross the line. So without, it's good to have it at the early stage, because you're going to have a tough campaign ahead. And that also speaks to, that speaks to the inner man and the expectations from the players. So that is good to know at this early stage, before, you probably come out with a loss or a draw. You know that they are committed from early out, and they're actually putting out their all, and it's coming from deep within. So it's not just talent, but even the desire, and that's good.
Ricky, this speaks to commitment and loyalty.
Seeing and hearing what, seeing the boys play and hearing what Damian said, it speaks, it shows that there is some level of commitment in the squad and in the camp, and the boys are loyal to the team, right? They want to see the Reggae Boys successful, and we can even see that even though it's not much, we can see the effort being made from the UK-based ballers to come into the team. Some unknown players who wants to play, they're showing some level of loyalty, and the man like Lowe, the forward Lowe, who made his commitment. Yes, Jamal Lowe made his commitment and has scored on his debut. So it's a good look for the boys overall. We can see that they really want to play, and with Tappa at the helm, giving them the boost they need. I see this team being very successful going forward, even though I'm not really, this pessimistic. I'm not really this optimistic.
Ricky, to add to that, the legendary status, like what happened in 1998, it who wouldn't want to eclipse that and also be placed amongst those persons who had helped us qualify for the World Cup in 98. And just can you imagine if Whitmore is the coach that gets us there? You can imagine 98 he was a player who scored 2 goals. Right? And then turn around now and help us qualify for the World Cup for 2022. Come on, man.
And in addition to that, Ray, the Lowe father-son
exactly.
The World
and
Cup.
then if Jamal gonna score too, but no, you see, you have a low
father-son and cousin.
Distant cousin, defense and attack.
Cousin. And let's not forget, gentlemen, let's not forget that these players, especially the senior players who were quote-unquote cast away, have a point to prove. There are people who are questioning their commitment, their loyalty to Jamaica, and they are saying, look, we are willing to make sacrifices as well. We see the bigger picture. We are willing to start from somewhere. We're willing to actually meet the Jamaica Football Federation halfway, our pathway, and we are also willing to ensure that the Reggae Boys and that Jamaica's football is put in its rightful position, which is a powerhouse in CONCACAF, right? Damion went on to make sure, press the point that, look, we're coming from way down in the ranking to actually get to 45. And as such, we can't now fall off. It's a lot of work, and we're going to push to go even higher.
Yes, and I also wanted to make that point, but thank you for highlighting that. He also mentioned, Ray, that all players are welcome. Regardless of where you're born, you're welcome in the team. And contrary to popular belief, some persons out there are saying that, yo, don't call them, don't come home, but they're Jamaicans regardless of where they're born. And he's saying that, and we're happy to hear that.
Yeah, without even doing what T got there about. When song gonna come home or something.
You're gonna sing.
Don't even bother. Man, I never bother try that. I'll probably blow that.
Please don't.
Probably we need a bang for the call, some back a call, just blow that bang and stuff. But yeah, all are welcome.
No, I'm banging here.
Definitely. We have some players, we have players in Italy, wherever. Just all are welcome. Just come, just come and show up and just check your ego at the door, please. And just know, say, we have 2 goals, winning the Gold Cup and qualifying for the World Cups. And as much as you can contribute to that, to become a legend, in Jamaica. And, we have the Rise Up song. So that's the next thing we need, the cherry on the top, We need a campaign song. Yeah, that's
we need a Qatar song.
Yeah.
The Rise Up song can still use.
Well, I'm just thinking that you need
timeless. It's timeless, yo.
Yeah. T-God song.
Boy, that start with that,
Hey, but
some match are going and then.
but I tell you what, it's interesting that we're bringing up this point of UK players versus local players, because Damion did indicate that unlike was it in the interview? I will give it insights. But to his point, he did indicate that, look, we're one team. When we go on the field, when we go on the bus, one team.
Once you cross the line, it's just
once
Jamaica.
you cross the line, so therefore you don't have to really worry about the fact that, boy, where this player come from. He follows certain players on the social media platform. They are welcoming. They have one goal. They are like brothers. They fight together, blood, sweat, and tears. So that was really reassuring to know, because we know the history that years ago there was some resentment about players coming into the teams and how they are treated different from the local players. But Damion is saying, look, we are one, we're all Jamaican, we're fighting for the same goal. I want the best players out there on the field.
And we're extremely happy to hear that. Again, fans out there, if you're new to this channel, just click that subscription button. Subscribe now, comment, like, share. Ricky, Lowe also mentioned that him talked to a few other players and they all want to contribute.
Yeah, Kurt, it's good that he's spreading the word. He's also, like T-Got, calling the ball as home. And I hope I know he's speaking to the right persons. I hope he speaks to, certain player who's injured right now. But we want all the help. We need all the help we can get in order to be successful in these two campaigns that we're going into. And it's good that he can speak to the ballers and reassure them that whatever move they're going to make, it's a good move, and this will put them on the top and also put the country on the top. So yeah, man, kudos to Damian for making the effort to reach out to the ballers so that they can come in and join this thing.
Adrian, and also this approach will probably let the players feel assured that despite what is happening in the wage negotiation, there is camaraderie and good energy and so on in the camp, and them should come.
Yes, Kurt. That's definitely a good thing, because we heard reports coming out in certain quarters that there are certain players who are feeling a little bit cold, feeling a little bit not welcome based on what was going on. Obviously, there was some tension and unease, but what Damion Lowe is saying is that we have no problem with players coming in. You're playing in the top leagues, or in the championships, or all over in Europe. You must be of a certain quality, and as such, once you come here, you put in the work, you're willing to play a part, then we're here to welcome you. So that's really good. But I want to kind of leave this final point that it just pricked me a while ago, that it did indicate that the local ballers and the Jamaican ballers, having played all over the world, he thinks that the Jamaican players are on par, and it's probably disadvantaged just by the fact that they're actually born in Jamaica. So that's an interesting takeaway for me from the interview.
He did also indicate, Ray, that they have not yet signed on those dotted lines. However, they're happy because the players want to go and play in the World Cup.
They got in principle.
So in principle, they have agreed, and there shouldn't be any issues. Once them get the documents, they'll sign, because the players them want to go World Cup.
Yeah, well, hopefully them nobody not try sneak in any clause or just throw this out again. Hopefully not, because since the signature on land,
do it.
Yeah.
Good sense will prevail.
Let's hope that good sense. Yeah, and as such, everybody wants to the back of all of this, and so we can get on to the business of playing football. So, yeah.
There you have it, Sports DTM fans. Sports DTM reaction to our exclusive interview with the monarch himself, Damion Lowe. Damion Lowe watch Sports DTM, so why are you not watching Sports DTM? Damion Lowe subscribe to Sports DTM. Why haven't you subscribed to Sports DTM? Let us hear your comments on this reaction now. Leave those in the section below.
No brainer.
Remember to like, to share, and to subscribe. Subscribe, man. Welcome to the Sports DTM family. Be blessed.